12 cats who learned an important life lesson the hard way and are now regretting it big time. There's no doubt that bees are essential little workers that make much of our ecosystem function. While those little buzzing bugs help give us flowers and trees, that doesn't change just how much their sting can hurt. An annoyed bee can be bad enough for us humans, but when you mix it with the curiosity of a cat, it's a recipe for some serious trouble. Well, you can't help but feel bad for the kitties who just didn't know any better. They are a little funny looking. If you've never seen a cat after an encounter with a bee, look no further than these troublemakers. Number 1. Is that Rudolph the red-nosed kitty cat? Too bad cats aren't exactly known for spending time in the snow and freezing cold. Otherwise, Santa might have someone new to guide his sleigh this season. Number 2. Poor little guy. This cat now goes by a new name, and that name is of course Bigfoot. However, this name is the only thing he shares with his more elusive namesake. Sightings of this particular Bigfoot happen every time someone shakes a bag of cat food. Number 3. Talk about taking it on the chin. This cat always felt a bit insecure about the size of his chin, coming from a family of weak-chinned cats. However, now that he's out of the plastic surgeon's office, he's not sure if the crimson chin was the look he should have gone with. Number 4. This flat-faced fellow is looking a bit fluffier than usual. Why is that, you might ask? Because he got a little too up close and personal with Mother Nature. Deep breaths, buddy. This'll pass. Number 5. Find something to bite down on other than your tail. It's clear that the bee sting that left this poor cat's paw a little bigger than usual has her hurting in a major way. Poor thing. The good news is, at least she knows how to comfort herself. Number 6. Leno, is that you? Well, the resemblance between the late-night talk show host and this cat is undeniable. You've got to wonder whether or not this feline has what it takes to host her very own nightly TV show. Number 7. Hope that honeybee was tasty. It's clear that this cat isn't the one who's going to go down without a fight. Cons to fighting a bee? Getting stung by a bee. Pros to fighting a bee? You get to have a spicy little midday snack. Number 8. Make sure to get my good side. Well, both sides of this cat's face are totally adorable. One is definitely chubbier. He might be playing it cool, but it's clear somebody lost a battle with a tiny buzzing enemy. Number 9. Time for a comparison. Sure, this guy already has some big paws, but nothing compares to the one he tried to use to swat a bee. Obviously, the regret is real. He can't even look into the camera. Number 10. This Sphinx cat is reflecting on her poor decisions. You would think a breed of cat that already looks so unusual would know better than to do something that would make her look even more unusual, but no. Number 11. This little fellow may be a kitty whose face is swollen from an encounter with a bee, but with this sharp jawline, he looks a lot more like an A-list actor. Seriously, this guy is one major motion picture away from being nominated for an Oscar. Number 12. Watch where you're stepping, kitty. This cat tends to be a little bit of a space cadet. She wanders through life not really paying attention to where she's going. That all ends now that she stepped on a bee. Surely these cats have all learned their lesson. But just in case your cat doesn't, follow some instructions to help your cat if they've been stung by a bee. And, if necessary, get them the attention of a vet.